Sensei Matt here from WVKA Karate Academy. I hope you all are doing as well as you can be right now and that you're finding ways to entertain and enjoy yourselves. So we're starting a karate video series just to help you guys out with your practicing at home, and hopefully you guys can continue to train and get something from all of this. So today we're going to be introducing fighting stance and some basic things to look for when you're in that position. So please feel free to follow along and just practice. Okay, so first I'm going to teach you the proper position so you're able to move quickly, be stable, and also produce power. So we'll start like this. I'm going to start with my feet just underneath my hips like this here, and then I'm going to step forward with a big step. So I have my lead leg, I have my back leg, I have my lead hand, and I have my back hand. It's important to make sure that when you're with your fighting stance, that you always are thinking about your leg position, your kamae or your hand position, and also your focus. So I'll turn this way now so you can get a profile up here too. So same again, I step forward, lead leg, back leg here. Front hand up, I always want to keep my elbow pulled inwards, not letting it flare out to the side like this. And my back hand is going to be pulled in here like this here. So normally for kata basics, we say to have our pullback or hikite hand here. For kumite, it makes more sense to have the hand a little bit closer to the target and also provide more coverage so you can't get hit. So front hand here, back hand here. Eyes are forward, legs are bent, and also on the balls of the foot so that you can move forward. So you can bounce a little bit, keeping contact with the ground, and take forward and backwards as needed. But always keep the focus straight, core is always braced, so you're ready to move and throw your techniques as needed. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys, but key things for that, number one, eyes. Number two, proper kamae. Number three, good legs. Okay? So always when you're practicing your techniques at home, make sure you're doing those three things, and that would be awesome. Okay? So thank you so much for that, and now we're going to move on to our sparring techniques. First kumite technique we're going to look at is your Kizami zuki or your jab punch, and that's when you punch off of the lead hand. So I'll do it facing you guys first. So I'm in my fighting position. From here, I'm going to push forward with my front hand and my front foot at the same time. This technique always aims for the chin, and then come back. Out, and back. Out, back. One more time. Out, and back. Okay, I'll turn this way. So jab is generally used for setting up other techniques, and it's also used for closing the distance to get close to your opponent. So it's important that you fire it by pushing off of the back leg, and at the same time, kick the front leg out so that you cover distance. Because if you just do this, in our sport, it won't do anything. So really important, elbow in, push off the back leg, boom. And then also turn your body a little bit to get the extra reach. Not here, here instead. Okay, let's do 5 times, breaking it down. 1, back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. And 5, back. Okay, middle speed this time, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. So this is your jab punch. Practice hard, and key things for this one, make the line for your punch as direct as possible. No scooping motions or anything like that. Nice and straight, and then pull the elbow back very fast. Okay? Good job. Okay, so now reverse punch technique. So last time we did the jab, which was off of your front hand. Now we hit with our back hand, or Gyaku, reverse punch. Main thing for this one is that you have to generate lots of power from your hips and your legs. You push from the floor, power comes up through your leg, through your hip, through your torso, and out through your arm. This is super, super important. And also for distance. If I don't twist my hip into my punch, and my arm is fully straight here, this is what my technique looks like. I have to make sure that for this technique, I pivot my hip, let my heel lift up off the ground, and sink down so you reach lots further this way. And then come back. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 times broken down out and then back. 1 out, 2 back. Reset here. 1 out, 2 back. Reset. 1 out, 2 back. Okay, number 4, out, back. And number 5, out, back. And back to Kamae. So now we'll do middle to slow speed, continuous. So I'm here. Okay, 1. Reset. 2. Reset. 3. Reset. 4. Reset. 5. Okay, 5 times fast. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, make sure full range all the way out, all the way back, and then back to your guard. And important as well for this one, you want to move your front foot out a little bit, and if I'm facing you, front foot doesn't just go straight, it goes off to the side so that your hip can turn more easily. Okay, so now you've learned your jab or Kizami zuki and your Gyaku zuki. So we're gonna teach them the most basic, but probably the most effective and well-known combination technique in our sport. And that would just be like the 1-2, or in boxing, jab cross. For us, it's jab reverse punch, okay? So you can do it 2 ways. You can either go Kizami Jodan, Gyaku Chudan, or high, low, or you can go face, 1, 2 to the face. For today, we're just gonna teach high, low, because it's just a little bit more basic and still one of the best techniques you can do. So here, important, I'm gonna push on my front hand and front leg same time. Here, aiming for the chin. This is gonna make my opponent look up, and if they're pretty good, hopefully block. When they block, it's my opportunity to score low to the stomach. So right now I'm here, and then I sink down, score my punch here, and come out back to my spot. Okay? So key thing, synchronize your footwork with your hands. You don't want to just do this, because then the person, you won't reach them at all. There's no way. So you want to use your legs. 1, push, front leg moves once, then 2, push again, and then 3, back out. 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Back up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay? A little bit more smooth now. 1. Always come back to good position. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? A little bit faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Common mistake for this would be for students to move their feet not in synchronization with their hands. Make sure you spend the time building the muscle memory to make that connection. Second would be that their punches, or people, they hook with their punch. Either it goes straight out and then hooks back like this, or sometimes their punch kind of crosses like this. For our sport, has to be straight, back like this. So spend some time practicing that, focusing on those details, and it should be awesome, okay? So practice hard, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye.